Hi guys, it's Peter here, and I just want to share a quick video with you on a subject which I think everybody can benefit from in today's busy world, and that is how to be more productive in the time that we have. Now, I'm not going to turn this into a time management video. If you want to learn more about that, come and to my Millionaire Business School and I'll teach you ultimate time management. But I don't want to do that in this short video here. I just want to share something with you that I think will be very useful to start shifting your mindset around being more active versus productive. Because let's face it, we're all active. We're all busy being busy. We're all doing stuff. It's not as if we're sitting there watching television all day and looking at Jeremy Kyle or Jerry Springer. No, a lot of us are working hard but not producing the results we want to produce. Why is that? Now, do we need time management? Well, for a start, I don't believe in time management because you can't manage time. It's the one area we've all been treated equally, and most people, unfortunately, don't understand that you can't manage time, but you can manage yourself in relation to time, and that's what I want to share with you. Very quick tip. If you are a list person, hands up, list people. It's far better than trying to keep a jumble of stuff in your head. So that's an upgrade, well done. But here's the challenge. Most list people keep really long lists because they just pile stuff as the brain fires off and start adding it to their list. And the brain will never stop that game. It'll always come up with something else to do. And so your list will never be done. However, if you can start to understand that, shift your attention away from long lists, have a dumping ground or a capture pot by all means, but what you're focusing on, keep to a maximum of 6 things. Now, how do you do that? Well, easy. You ask yourself a better question. What is most important? Now, the reason we have 6 things is because if you have anything longer than that, the brain starts to switch gears into reducing the size of the list rather than focusing on what's important. In other words, if you've got 30 things on your list, the brain counts the following way: 1, 2, 3, many. And so if you have more than 6, the brain gets overwhelmed and it starts confusing, reducing the overwhelm when reducing the list to being productive. Well, guess what? That doesn't work. And I'm sure you've all had experiences of that. In fact, I bet there's some people here that have got 80 things on their list, and they've even then remembered something that they'd done that wasn't on their list, and they've written it down just so they can cross it off. That's how lists can hypnotize us into thinking that we're being productive when all we're really being is active. So how do you get over that? Well, have a dumping ground, otherwise the brain will keep regurgitating stuff in your sleep. Oh my God, I woke up with an idea, or I woke up with, I've got to remember to do that. It's like short-term RAM. You need to clear it, so have a dumping ground for stuff. But on your focus, your action, your priority list for the day, maximum of 6 things. Then what do you start with? Well, here's where we cut through all of the chaff. Hard, easy. Most people, unfortunately, go easy, hard. In other words, they put off the hardest thing. Why? Because their brain says it would take longer to cross that off the list. Therefore, let's just reduce these other things first. Wrong, doesn't work, massively unproductive. You get sucked into crossing little things off the list, even if you think they're important. Forget it. Train yourself to go hard, easy. Now, if you can go hard, easy rather than easy, hard, you will have a very different level of productivity. It's funny, it's like, if you ever read The Richest Man in Babylon, which is an incredible book that taught me everything I need to know about money when I was 17 years old and didn't have any. But The Richest Man in Babylon has a premise, and it says that if a part of everything you earn is yours to keep. And it suggests taking 10% away and saving it. And I could handle that when I was 17 because 10% of not a lot was even less. But what was interesting was a phrase in the book that struck me. I thought, really? And it was this. It said, if you take 10% aside and you carry on living your life, you'll get on as if that 10% hadn't been taken. You seem to have the same amount of money as you had before, but you're starting to build up 10%. Now, when it comes to hard, easy versus easy, hard, there's a similar principle at work. You may think that, oh my God, I've got to get all this other stuff done, otherwise the world will fall down. But if you just focus on the hard things first, the life carries on, and some of the things that are easy won't get done. But life carries on, and you seem to manage just as well as you did before. It's our brain that's making up the importance for things because we want to reduce the list. Whereas if we start with hard first, first thing in the morning, set yourself a 90-minute time window where you're only going to focus on the hardest thing. And you'll find out a very interesting truth, and that is the answer to the question that everybody asks in time management: how do you get something hard done? Very, very simple. How do you get anything done, my friends? Very, very simple. The key every time is to start it. You start on the hard stuff first, it'll get done. If you put it off, it'll never get done. Oh, I've just got to get this thing done first. Well, guess what? There'll always be another this thing. So, have a dumping ground, get the top 6 things that are the most important, that's going to have the most impact on your life. I would suggest revenue producing things will be at the top of that list. And start focusing on, when you're prioritizing what to do and where to start in the day, take on the hardest, biggest part of whatever's on that list, get your teeth stuck in, start it no matter what, and then you'll find that life suddenly gets a lot more productive. And after a week, 2 weeks, a month, you'll be looking over your shoulder thinking, wow, I got more done this month than I've ever done before, because I've now graduated to become a person who goes hard easy, as opposed to following the mediocrity and the masses 90 miles an hour to nowhere on the easy hard route. Hope that helped. Hey, Peter Sage here. I'm back just to say I hope you enjoyed what you saw on that video, and remember that knowing and not doing is the same as not knowing. So it's about applying what you learn, not just being passively entertained by what you learn. If you like more of what I do, please subscribe to my channel so I can share more of my wisdom and insights with you to make a difference. Please also go to my website at petersage.com. I have a ton of free content for a lot of people there to add more value, and I hope to see you on another video soon.